welcome to Danu on Fire right here on Hi TV, your luxury channel. Today I'm checking out a very tasty place called Blue Spoon and I'm going to be speaking to Adrian and Hannah. It's Danu on Fire and we're chilling out at Blue Spoon. If you have not checked this place out, it's amazing. I've been addicted to all the sweet things that they provide just because, you know, I've been maintaining my body for a long time. And on the show today, I have one amazing chef, I will say. She has brought out some of the delicious cakes. Not only that they taste good, they also look fabulous. Hannah, hi.
Hi. Thanks, Danu.
She's the founder behind the brand name Little Baker, and we have Adrian, who is a bit too much known in the Colombo circle.
Hello, Danu. How are you?
Hi. Adrian, I like this fuller you.
I knew this was going to come up.
I like it too, I agree.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing.
I've been gaining some, had put on some weight.
That's okay. There was a time when you ripped the runway,
Yes.
and you had to be ripped for a long time.
Yeah.
How was that, you know?
Like I've said, it's a challenge and it's the dedication that goes into the trade, I guess. I love what I did, of course, that sacrifice was nice, but right now I'm enjoying life. Obviously, we're all going through a bit of with the quarantine and all that, so eating a lot of food.
Okay, so this combination called Hannah and Adrian has been around for some time. How did you rope him in? Or how did she rope you in? Or you roped her?
I roped.
You roped? Really?
Yeah.
Where did you see him?
We've actually known each other for about 8 years now.
Okay, when did you rope?
Did the roping 2 years ago. I called him to have a drink with me at Cheers pub.
Just?
Yeah.
Out of random.
Very random because he writes poetry and it's very interesting, so.
No, we have known each other. Give some context, otherwise
Yeah,
it's
it's just randomly you asked him to come.
We have known each other for 9 years because we had very mutual friends at certain institution as well.
Okay.
And then after that, for about the last 4 years, we've been in touch on Instagram. She was a very fitness freak, I would say. And I was always used to go through the Instagram and then I would see someone working out more than me, not even for the job, and I'm like, why is this girl working out so much? So then only we became friends. After that, one day she just called me, for a drink, and rest is history.
And what? So you planned it?
I didn't plan to date him, so it was just
Why
a
did
really
you just
good.
ask me? I have asked people to come for coffee, drinks, all types of things. Nothing has happened.
No,
They have not even come.
It was a good conversation, and then we became very close friends. And then we used to go down south a lot. And
Okay, so it has been a very planned, calculated mission for this love to come together.
Well, I would say, yeah, and also it's such a nice, it's more friendly.
Yeah, you have sort of been adopted into this family as well.
Yes.
No? Now, of course, you have no choice.
No choice.
You have no choice. You have eaten their food and put on weight as well.
Not my fault, mom's fault.
That's true. But Ani, can you give me a fork from that side?
Yes, for sure.
So let's just quickly talk about the food. Now, this blue spoon concept.
Yes.
Now, we know it's Adrian who puts up all these pictures because he's the artistic one in terms of photographs. I know it from a mile apart. Tell me, this concept called blue spoon. You have been coming from a cooking family for years. Y'all only have tasty food at home?
Yeah, so what else are we supposed to eat?
So blue
No, like-
spoon is basically no, they have a feast at home all the
Yeah.
time. It's like
No.
a buffet all the time. There's no way you can imagine. Danu, I went in like about 70 kilos in. I'm like right now at about 80 somewhere. So you can imagine the food at home. So it's just
You know those donuts that your mom makes? Hint, 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 hint. It's so good. And I had it hot one day. When I came to pick
Freshly
up a
fried.
when I came to pick up a cake, she gave it to me because she loves me. It was so good. So anyway, just tell me about
Yeah.
this food family.
so.
The concept of blue spoon was
No,
basically...
let's go back to your family food.
Family. So mom and dad both cook.
Okay.
Dad-
Just for fun, for business, for pleasure.
For fun, but mom growing up, she actually looked after 9 brothers and sisters in the UK, so she used to cook a lot.
Big families.
Yeah, big family. So from then, it sort of expanded into
Amazing.
different cuisines of food, like what you're having, mixed
Yeah.
between Chinese and Western.
Well, she's the mastermind behind this whole concept. So, like, as in Hannah's mom, it's like she's such a foodie. She loves to cook for other people. That's what I realized. Everyone who comes there, they all just talks about her food, has eaten their food, comes for food. So basically, that's her way of showing love to people.
But
so
they're all in good shape, which is also quite scary.
they've been eating all this food for a long time, so they are used to it.
So people ask, how come he's gained weight? How come I don't gain weight? It's because from a young age, we've been used to this quality of food. So it's very hard for me to gain weight with this kind of food.
Don't say that. It's like I have not been eating that quality food. So
You said you eat steamed boiled chicken and
No,
steamed
no,
vegetables
That
for
was
your
your
diet.
body
That
went
is-
through
that
a
is-
shock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Tasteless
that is-
steam food you ate.
that is what I had to eat. So that was my diet plan. I can't help it.
Every day you ate that, is it?
Yeah. Like
For you to just-
no sugar. All my friends, about it. No sugar, no carbs. Boiled chicken.
To a family with the opposite of that.
Chickpeas. And I was also like, I didn't eat a lot of meat. So I only ate chicken and stuff like that. Yeah, let's not go there.
It's just really sad.
We are in front of such
I
good food.
know. There's so much to try out here. That's just the first part. We need to come and speak about the concept of Blue Spoon and also what they do, what they're doing, and what they hope to do. We'll see you on the other side. Please stick around. We're checking out Blue Spoon and welcome back to the show. So we are talking to Hannah and Adrian about life, food, fashion, so many things. Before we get into all of that, let's speak about the food that we have here. This is not the usual fish and chips because here you actually see fish, not flour. And these fries are humongous.
Chips.
Yeah.
These are actual chips. So she can explain about it.
Tell, will you tell? How do you do these?
You want to know how to do this?
No,
Or
not all.
why
Just
this is why this is so big?
why it's a chunky chip.
So traditionally, British fish and chips are chunky good
Yeah,
chips.
British.
That's what mom calls it. So
That's how the Queen has it.
with some tea
Yeah.
or coffee.
Yeah. And
We have the chicken burger, which we do here, especially like the crispy chicken burger. And then we are known for our prawn dumplings. as
Yeah,
well.
your dumplings move really fast, no?
Yes.
Even when I was here last time, there were people who came only for that, which is interesting. All right, so apart from the food, let's speak about now. Adrian, you have been in so many things. We have seen you on the
So
ramp.
many things.
Yeah, we have seen you get involved in fashion. We have seen you do. At one time, you were doing influencing. You do poetry.
You know, this is
Now you're only doing this. You're like a
Well-
retired boy now, married and settled. Not married, sorry, but nearly married and nearly settled.
well, no, actually, I am doing some stuff, but it's just that it's been like I said, it's the
Blah,
quarantine.
no, it's
yeah.
all blur into
Everything
one.
is just, I think it's not a great time to start anything new. I mean, unless you plan something at the back end, and because obvious the world is not at the right place, so just taking it in and just like letting it go.
But what do you actually love to do?
I do branding, so that's what I've been doing with companies, right? So I do branding. Even right now, there are 2 companies I'm working with on the back end consulting, so which I can't speak about right now.
Right, the word back is prohibited these days. Just keeping it informed.
So no, but that is what I do. Like that is my job, basically. Everyone thought I'm just a model, so but that's what I've been doing.
There's no just in it. Being a model is also tough work. You
It
have
is-
eaten
it
boiled
is-
chicken for so long.
It is tough work. It is.
There
tough
you go.
work.
That's
much
why-
respect for models, to
I
be
know,
honest.
that's why I've like stepped out of the ramp long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just too much for me to maintain my 6 packs. Sorry. So,
So you also gained weight because you're settled and about to get married.
yes, my darling.
That's
Who's the
It has-
lucky?
It has been a process, to put on this amount. It's not easy. It's a challenge.
Danu and I have actually walked on ramp together.
Yeah. When was that?
This is long time ago. This was at a Kingsbury charity event or something.
Oh, yeah. Only for those they take me in. Why, why? They don't need to pay, They're like, how about would that? All the other people's suits were this small, and then boom. And they got so flustered thinking I am modeling, and they were like, Danu ne, mahatai ne, hari, api suit again, uncle. It was this big. I was floating in my tuxedo suit. I was like, how unfair is this? The pants were literally like those skirty pants.
Now I don't think you face that issue at all.
No,
because
that'll fit me now.
all no, that's not what I was gonna say. All the suit companies have your exact measurements.
Yeah, that's true.
So
No, this show is about not me,
Yes,
about
yes,
you.
sorry.
Okay, so coming back to you, do you like this? Do you like this pressure of doing your birthday cakes and all? Because it's not about having the birthday cakes or the ceremonial cakes looking beautiful. It's also about delivering it on time, and sometimes you will spend so much of time making it look so pretty, and what if time is running out?
That's why I take pre-orders only.
Yeah,
Because I can't do the rush. I've done it before.
it's too much of
During
stress.
work time, like when I used to work at an office, 9 to 5, got home, baking, God. I would sleep at 2 o'clock. I can't do
Okay.
it anymore.
Because you're a bit an OCD case, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to have everything in order. So
And you
now
had like
I-
a croton coming out of your money plant coming out. That plant coming out of a cake as well.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I made that actually last year, but I reposted it for Women's Day. That was about 14 inches high. It was a sculpted cake, just cake and buttercream.
And then you had like leaves falling out of it. Interesting. How I met her for the first time was when she got me this humongous cake saying, share with the people who are here actually. By the way, I was supposed to share with you all. But I didn't. I took it home and I ate it for over 3 months. It was
You
huge.
didn't share it?
I told you this.
Danu
You
and
ate that
cake.
whole thing.
Yeah, you said if you want to, you share.
See, Danu, you're not supposed to keep a cake for that long.
But it was tasty every day. The icing was just on point. And I remember I used to break the colors. It was a rainbow cake. It was also for Mother Pride, and it was all. So I used to break the cake, and I used to wait for the icing layer to be on one of the colors.
For 3 months?
Yeah, I told you all this. It was
Yeah, you
huge.
told
No, you
Huge.
said you waited for a while, not 3 months.
A while was.
God.
we
3
tried to stop you, but
I was also on a diet those days.
what kind of a diet were you on?
Space it out and eat, then it's not fattening. That's how I did.
True.
So did you learn how to do these, cakes, or is it inbuilt in you?
I think part of it's inbuilt because both my parents cook as well, right? And
Cooking
then-
is one thing, darling. Being artistic about cake is another thing. My sister can
Ah,
cook. Have you seen the way she ices? God, I don't want to cut that cake. She can ice.
I-
She can make tasty cakes, but It's a bit scary when she
But then
ices
it comes with lots of practice.
Ah,
My
right.
first cake was like, looked like a mountain. Lower part was bigger.
Also,
upper
she's
part
a
was
qualified
smaller.
graphic designer, so I think
Okay,
that
so
kind of
there's
helps, you know.
skill
like,
in you.
Yeah.
All right, interesting. All right, so we're going to dig in because fish and chips is something that we really mess up in Sri Lanka because the batter either it's too much and the fish you had to like really search for it like a malu pang. But like there you are, malu. So it's a bit of an issue, but I'm telling you, this is like huge. I'm going to sit through it. They want me to have the dumpling just to show my chopstick skills. I've shown you all. Anyway, it's bad. That's what I meant. On that note, let's get into a break. We'll see you on the other side with my favorite segment, Something Sweet. Welcome back to the show. We are seated outside to enjoy some yummy cake. And those eclairs look so divine. So we wanted to speak to you about, a lot of youngsters today want to come out there and do something daring, do their own business, be their own bosses. Is it a good move?
Well, I would say it is good and bad. If you know what you're doing, if you have experience in that kind of particular industry or field that you're getting into, you need to do a lot of background. Otherwise, there's a lot of youngsters nowadays who are going and doing things, but I would say it's a trial and error process. You have to learn, you have to fail, you have to then you will succeed one day. So depends. There's a certain aspect of luck and knowledge and all those things involved. But always you should go and do what you do. But learning is also a process, right?
How has it been for you? Because especially this restaurant business is one hard business. One, finding staff to serve, to be in the kitchen. Then number two, training them, telling them the secrets, and then them leaving. It's like a constant issue I think all people who run restaurants face. How have you all sort of found the right balance? Because it's mostly all.
I think it's because it's within the family most of the time, like the secret ingredients or the recipes and stuff like that. And also we've been fortunate enough to find people who have been now working with us for a long, consistent time. I would say it's again, you trial and error, and also we've been fortunate enough, and also their mom knows all the food, so it's like they are the people behind the business, on that aspect. Obviously we have not run hotel restaurants and stuff
the food business. It's just so funny that you all launched at the time when things were what can I say,
things were chaotic.
It was a chaotic timeline. How was it? You all started when COVID was really thriving in the country, and it was a scary time. And was it something that you were really careful about when you came up with the menu and thought, okay, I'm investing so much in this building?
Well, actually, when we started doing this building and we were doing a ground up project, then there was no COVID. And then it came to a point, either we keep it closed until COVID disappears one day in the hopes, or we just open, and then a good thing for us is we are already done the main project, so we wanted to do a soft launch, and since then we just went ahead with it. I think that was probably the right move to do, and so far we have had consistent customers though, been fortunate on that end as well. So. He's enjoying the cake.
Sorry.
That's her magic, basically.
I had to stop for 2 minutes of conversation because I'm like,
Good.
Yeah. Ben hasn't.
Oh my god, look at that oozing.
Yeah, I know. So good. Oh, I lost the icing.
Danu, you have always loved cake, and
Yeah, I mean,
I
it
think-
shows, no?
yeah,
I've always loved cake. I also like cake when it's white.
yeah.
Of course, I like the chocolate ones, but my eyes go for the white one because I feel it's so pure.
Right.
Does it make sense?
Okay. All right, Danu.
I feel like there's less carbs in
I'm
it.
more of a chocolate cake person myself, but I'm not much of a sweet tooth until I met her, and even then, so
I don't think your body knew what sweet was.
No, I don't like sweets in general, but I do like the cake she makes because
It's
they're
not too sweet,
They're
yeah.
not too sweet.
That's
Which
because
I-
of the icing actually.
Okay.
She uses a specific icing.
Those secrets.
It's a meringue based icing, which is a
Oh,
lot
wow.
less sweeter than the I
Icing
won't say
of-
what shops, but lots of shops use
Yeah.
the icing sugar and butter, and it's overly sweet. You can't add all of these fillings otherwise.
Now, what's next? What are you all hoping to do as the two of you? I asked them the very Sri Lankan question: are you all getting married anytime soon?
Well, I don't know.
Him that, you know,
Is that
traditionally-
where the problem is?
No,
Adrian,
it's not a-
what's
not a
happening
problem.
here?
You're just putting me on the spot right now. I'm going ahead. No,
What's
but
happening?
we do have some plans with the cafe also. Like
Y'all can
take
get
it
married
forward.
here. Small little ceremony. Can make
Can't be
this.
small, you know how big my family is.
Oh, that's true. Sorry.
Yeah, there's
already like 100
we are
people
waiting
there.
until
Just
the
cousins,
COVID
aunts,
situation clears out.
relations, doctors that I don't even know, old aunties that I don't even know who come and say,
Oh God, now.
Now-
Now, of
now
course, we
they
have
are
made
gonna-
enemies with all
they
of
are
them.
gonna
Now,
listen
of
to
course, we
this.
only have 10 people coming for your wedding.
That's the point. Thank you, Danu.
Oh God.
That's how you break the family chain.
This is-
All right.
I think for a moment she forgot that
Yeah.
we were live
Yeah, I did.
recording.
But that's fine. It was said with good intentions.
But it will happen when it's supposed to
Yeah.
happen.
So anyway, I have been given a challenge soon after this is over for me to taste all of this, and it's something that I have to really do because for the love I
because-
have towards this brand,
all
it's,
right.
it's a huge responsibility, but I'll accomplish it. Well, on that note, I need to say thank you.
Thank you so much for coming, Danu.
hosting, for being a part of this, and also like making us feel at home here. I
So-
wish you all nothing but the best.
It's always a pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks,
so much.
Thank
Danu.
you. That's just me getting my other invitation. Till I see you with another cool episode to Danu on Fire. You keep smiling. It's a wrap.